enterprise of your own, or if you're thinking about starting a business or your own company, or you're working for somebody else, if you bring some of these skills into the game, you will be sought after. Most people, when you ask, they have certain brands that they're very familiar with, that they've seen on an international level, and it's easy to think about. It's easy to remember. And we're going to talk about why is it easy to remember some brands over others. What makes a brand a brand? A lot of people, they think of the logo, right? So if you think of the Nike swoosh, the logo is a very small element of a brand. And what you see is a very small part of the brand in its whole. And when you're thinking about building a brand or establishing a brand, that it's not just about what you see, but there's also a lot of intention and a lot of thought behind it. Is a name a brand? A name is one part of a brand, and there's a full science actually behind how a brand name is built, how it's established. Nike, just do it. That's the slogan. So it's an element of a brand. So this just do it, this Nike, is only a little fraction. So if you think of a diamond has many facets, the slogan is part of that as well. It comes out of their brand idea. So essentially Nike wants everyone, the common person, to feel like they are an athlete. And that informs everything about what they do, the kinds of products they put out. But the slogan does not drive what they do. It's representative of what they do. So the way that a brand communicates its products, the way that a brand designs its products, the kind of customer support that it provides, whether or not they do events or not, how do they talk to people? So all of these things are facets. Like I said, the diamond, they're part of the brand. When we have a very clear concept of that core, everything else falls out of that naturally and fits together to strengthen what we offer a customer, from patterns to symbols to even everyone knows of the Coca-Cola bottle shape. Certain elements become synonymous with the brand to help the company market its products and services. When you have a solid brand, you increase the value of your business. You can improve customer loyalty. A brand can also help you gain the competitive edge over other people in the space or in the industry doing similar things as you. The brand is really the foundation for your communication. How you express yourself to customers. Even if you're a school can have a brand, and that's going to set the tone for how you communicate to your community, to your students, to your parents, if you have sponsors or founders, if you're a nonprofit. This sets the foundation for that. So when you're creating a brand, the first thing you think about is, what is the position that we want to take? And you can summarize this in a statement. So we call this the brand statement, and this is your foundation. And that statement should say what you do and why is that important. And when you have this statement set, everyone on your team, everyone in your business can then focus their action to mirror that. And that will keep everyone on your team on the same page when you're marketing products, when you're talking about the services you provide. It creates consistency. Imagine your company as a person. From there, then you can think about the visual components. What is the logo going to look like? What kind of colors do you want to use? When we're designing our business cards, our stationery, our signboard, what's that going to look like? A lot of times people don't think of the psychology and the meaning behind colors, but there's actually a big component. So typically warmer colors, reds, yellows, there's a lot of excitement and energy behind that. Green colors are usually associated with environment, with peace. So knowing who you're talking to, what do they want? What motivates them? What are their challenges? What are their fears? What does success mean to them? And also geography. Different kinds of people, depending on their environment, may want different things and expect different things from a brand. How do people get their information? How do they decide what's important in their life? Also can help you determine, how do we want to shape our brand? You want to think about, okay, what already exists? So what are competitors doing? What do customers want? And then what are we doing? What do we have to offer? And you can see there's that sweet spot, the green. The ideal point is, okay, you're aware of what the competitors are doing, but you're not actually caring so much. You're focusing on our customers and us. Who are the people that we're trying to serve? What do they want? What drives them? And when you're developing a brand, it helps to really think about specific individuals. How do we write marketing materials? How do we write emails? How do we write newsletters? And this again comes out of your brand idea. What do you stand for and who are you and what are the ideas that you want to communicate? This then shows how do you do business and what makes you different from the competitors. The key here is that it should be simple and consistent, because at the end of the day, what you say and how you say it has to be backed by the services you provide or the products that you provide. So when a brand is different, when it's authentic, so that means they are who they say they are. When it's relevant, that means they're addressing customer need. When it's consistent and when it's understood, makes a brand strong. And when a brand is strong, it's valuable. A restaurant can say, come to our restaurant, we have great food, it's affordable, and you get there and you're waiting for the food and it doesn't arrive and you ordered and you're hungry. It doesn't matter what that company said or what that restaurant said, because at the end of the day, it's the experience. So if what you're saying doesn't match what you provide, there's a break there. These are the essential questions that you should be asking. First, thinking about your audience. Who are you talking to and what do they want? Once you have identified that, then you can move on to the way in which you communicate. So we call this the voice. Is the way that we're writing emails, sending newsletters, does this show our personality? What response do you want? After somebody reads your email, what do you want them to do? Is your message clear? And visually, do your designs represent your brand? So when you analyze your brand, you have to think about the writing style, themes that you're using, the visuals. Look at their social media channels. How do they write to customers? Look at their videos. What are they choosing to portray? On their website, what kind of language are they using? Go to the About Us, go to the homepage, and you'll get a very clear understanding about how a brand thinks of themselves. And then you look for patterns. So compare their Instagram, compare their website. If you buy a product and you get packaging, how do they write the label? How do they even name their products? The brand is like your compass. It is showing you where you need to go and how you're going. What you're selling is your product and service. And the brand can help you sell the product and service by communicating your value to customers. When someone's deciding whether or not to buy, is they're evaluating, what is this going to do for me? Is this beneficial? Is this going to enhance my life in some way? If they don't see that, they're not going to buy. Brand can help you communicate that, no, we're going to make your life better. Or if you buy into this service, if you enroll in this school, sign up for this monthly product, it's going to make your life easier, more comfortable, you're going to get inspired, whatever it is. You're not selling the brand is helping you sell.